Is making a Smitty sled all it's cracked up to be? I decided to build one of these Smitty sleds real quick, just so I could test out this theory. So just a pair of cross-country skis, some aluminum stanchions. I used some angle brackets to keep them on the skis, and then some shelving, angle iron on the top. And there's a close-up of my bolt through. I used carriage bolts through, where I actually drilled straight through the ski, countersunk them a little bit. Then I used shelf brackets to stabilize the front and back in the middle and to support a little bit of the weight of the sled. There's my countersunk carriage bolt, which I filled the hole with beeswax and then smoothed it off. There it is, holding my medium-sized sled, and I just strap it to the actual holes in the angle iron to keep it in place. And there's my smaller sled. It holds the bigger one as well. But here, let's give it a test. Let's show some weights and see if it's really what it's cracked up to be. Okay, in light of our really big trip coming up this weekend, got a few kilometers to walk on the lake. It's nice and flat. I've decided to build a Smitty sled. Here it is. I'm going to test it with the weight of a lot of my fishing gear and this person. So I'm actually just pulling it by these right now. I'm going to use the scale. I'm going to test the weight and see what it is. So I have the scale set at 0. I have it set at 0. It's going to pull lots to start. Oh, that's not. I had to kick my child off because it wasn't giving me an accurate measurement. Okay, this is the pulling weight right now of this sled with a 90-pound tent, 40 pounds of other gear in there, and it's averaging, let's pull this up, it's averaging at, what the hell is that, 5, looks like about 7 pounds. So we'll do it the other way. Okay, note that it starts out harder, and once it starts moving, this is my, okay, 5 pounds, less than 5 pounds, still pulling the same weight, no trickery here, yep, less than 5. So on average on the driveway, it's like just under 5. Now, let's take it off of the Smitty sled and see what she pulls. Or even if this scale goes high enough, it's at 30, it goes to 30. So let's do that. The sled has UHMW plastic runners on it, and we are on ice, so we'll see what it pulls to start. Okay, we're averaging, looks like 12. Here, let's put that here. So it's still the same sled, the same spots. And, okay, so what are we averaging there? 10 pounds. So twice the weight with the same amount of stuff. And that's on ice. I can only imagine with a little bit of snow. Okay, on snow, where is it? On snow, it's averaging, wherever this is, let's see what that is, 15, yeah, it's 15 on the snow, so let's try it with the Smitty sled. Okay, now with the Smitty sled, once it gets started, holy cow, like, we're in the snow. We're pulling in the snow. So I'm gonna trip, and it's averaging where we're at now, about 5 pounds. So 5 or 6 pounds. 10 pounds less. I know it's not the be-all end-all test, but I wanted to have a good idea if it's going to be worth it. And I'm going to go ahead and build myself a fancy schmancy Smitty sled. 10 pounds less on the snow and 5 pounds less on the ice. And that's 90 pounds of gear It'll probably have about 120 with my fish finder lunch and a few camera things. So far, looks like all the truth in a Smitty sled is true. Pulls a whole lot less. Give it a try. I'm gonna build a way nice one now.